Cup final, that blistering 100 there. So many of them. And now he's gloved it through to the keeper, and he's walked. It looked like it came off the glove, it did. And never waits for the finger to be raised. Adam Gilchrist is a walker, and that's a bonus, because that wasn't a great delivery.
It's almost a wide. In fact, Steve Davis is having a good walk, and Gilby turned and went. So that's the end about Adam Gilchrist, and one day internationals at the Gabba getting a magnificent ovation, but that's a big wicket. It's 1 for 33.
Well, he didn't even stand up, he just walked. Broad has picked up his second wicket in his second over. Sangakkara offering a very tentative cut to a delivery outside off stump.
This is the second time the wicketkeeper hasn't heard it, and he had the bowler for company. There it is, and just takes the catch. I've seen Sangakkara walk. I think he also believes in the Gilchrist theory that if you're out, you walk. But this time, even the bowler didn't hear it. Made life simpler for the umpire. But Sangakkara is gone, and Sri Lanka in deep trouble now. 42 for 4.
New Zealand are normally a good outfit. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, if Asad Rauf is calling for the hit the stumps, discussion here now. Was the ball dead?
Well, it might just be a question here from the umpire to Daniel Vettori. Do you want him to go? We know he's out of his crease. Do you want to call him? Not call him back. He hasn't gone yet. But do you want to say? And it caused all sorts of problems. Now what happened? He just wanders out of his crease, I think. Yeah, he does. Well, technically it's out. Now, has Daryl Harper, though, called over before that hit the stump?
Was out of his ground. Out, says the field umpire. Now, whether that is far and apart from what Daryl Harper is asking here.
How deep are those scars from what happened at the Oval? I think this is what it might be about. How deep are those scars? Paul Collingwood was England's captain. He didn't call back Grant Elliott, who had an incident with Ryan Sidebottom. They ran into each other, and there was a lot of animosity. Now, there's a lot of chat out there right now.
In the final test match of the series against Australia,
That's ripped into the gloves.
South Africa's captain, Graham Smith, breaks his hand and retires hurt.
Well, he's a tough man, and he immediately showed the pain.
Only to courageously return and push through the pain barrier in the hope of saving the match.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's happening? Graham Smith is coming out the back. A series that has gripped us from first to last continues to do so. The drama is by no means done. This is a mighty figure. One of the great men of the modern game, and Sydney is standing to him.
And the Sydney crowd really appreciating Graham Smith's courage to come out and bat for his country. The captain leading the front like he has all series.
His right arm is the problem. That's the one that grips the bat. McDonald now. Oh, and he survives. The Quarantini, unbeaten with 16, is on strike to Doug Bollinger. Oh, and he's actually... Matthew Hayden's now dropped it. You can't credit this. No. Every picture tells its story. After this over, 3 overs at each end, or 26 minutes. Wow, this is unbelievable. Oh, played. Very well played. It will have hurt. It will have really hurt, but it is magnificently well played. 1 ball left in this over. Smith survives it. Staggering scenes at the Sydney Cricket Ground. It's 9 for 257. Remember, that bottom hand is broken.
No bounces.
Johnson's done it! With 10 balls remaining, Australia win the third Test match at the Sydney Cricket Ground. What drama we've had at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Now we've seen some controversy. Strauss calling back Matthews. The umpires not allowing Graham Smith a runner. Right, so we have a resolution here, folks, and forgive us for the pause in bringing you the exact information, which we shall over the course. I would assume that Daryl Harper and Daniel Vettori. Right, Daniel Vettori.
Slow delivery's been hit back, and I think it's got Shoaib Akhtar on his leg. How would you feel? You've charged in, you've given it everything you possibly can, and it tried to bowl at 100 mile an hour, and it probably came back even quicker and got him in the shin, the bottom of the shin.
Oh, that's dangerous. Things aren't too good when that happens, and Afridi cops it, fortunately, in the shoulder. That's nasty. And give Jacob Oram the benefit of the doubt here. That slipped, and they make up very quickly.
Yeah, they do. Lucky it was only 128k, not 158. Oram trying to bowl the Yorker. Oh, that's nasty. Really nasty from a batting point of view. That height nearly cleaned him up. Straight away it was called no ball, but straight away Jacob Oram went up to Afridi and said, sorry mate, you've just belted me for 6.
That's close. That's gone. Peter Manuel has raised the finger. Andrew Simons is not happy. Perhaps he's got some wood on it.
My God, he smashed that. Unhappy? Goodness gracious me. Look at this. He smashed it into his pads. He's going to hit middle, of course. Look at that. He said, oh my God, what? We heard it from here in the stumps, Mike, but there you go. Nothing you can do about it, son. You got to move. He's gone for 10. LBW Dharmasena. It's now 190 for 5. This is incredible. What a magnificent gesture.
Well, I think what's happened here is Peter Manuel, after he raised the finger and saw the reaction of the players, and maybe it dawned a little bit.
Kumble, 4 overs, and he's taken 1 wicket. Big wicket, that of Brian Lara. Attacking field now for Kyle Hooper. There's a slip, there's a silly point, and a forward shot.
Boundary side here, where there's a man who's very hard at work. His name's Andrew Lepers, and who's responsible for putting Anil Kumble back onto the ground. And I thought we'd check with Andrew. Andrew, just how bad was it? Were you surprised that Anil Kumble actually wanted to go out and play?
Well, when you see the x-rays and you see the crack going straight through the jaw and the teeth separated, yeah, I was very surprised.
Where is Kumble is actually bowling. It gives a lot of us goose pimples, but obviously you can't, as doctor, as the physio, allow yourself to be carried away like that.
Well, it's, yeah, I've got to thank the dentists, a couple of dentists here as well, that have actually tried to wire up 2 of his teeth so they'll hold the fracture together and stabilise it. It's basically what we call a flail segment. The jaw is just loose and flapping around out there. So the taping is basically designed to hold his jaw together. Obviously he's got some painkillers in there as well. But it all comes down to his heart. It's his heart, his courage, his determination that actually put him back on the field. No one else's influence. He said, do whatever you do, whatever you can do to get me out there, and we got Lara. Fantastic.
So, and Tendulkar is telling him, but he's not come to shake hands with umpire Srinath. Srinath is extending his arm, but you'd rather have Tendulkar. Oh.